just asking for trouble. So in that respect, I didn't like it. But well, anyway, it's just me, isn't it? I watched the City Inter game. Very good performance by Inter Milan, like a brilliant, classic Italian team with the the quality they're defending, etc. City were crap, and I watched Man United Barnsley the other day rather than what was my other option? I think it was Real Madrid. Let me have a look. Yeah, I could have watched Real Madrid Stuttgart. Instead, I watched AC Milan Liverpool. Instead, I watched United batter Barnsley 7-0. Yes, thank you. But if I told you, like a month ago, before the draw was made for the Champions League, that two teams would win out the English teams in the Champions League, and obviously, Liverpool, you'd not be too shocked about. If I told you two of those teams would not be Arsenal or City, but would actually be Aston Villa, I mean, I think quite a few would be like, no, don't be silly, but yeah, Villa won their first Champions League game away at Young Boys of Bern. Very good win for Villa, a 3-0 victory. And Arsenal could only draw last night. I didn't watch the game, I was at the pub. I mean, Atalanta are no pushovers. Look what they did to Leverkusen in the final last season, the Europa League final. So it was no shock to see that Arsenal, I had them down to not concede. I had a bet on Arsenal not to concede. And about 15 minutes to go, I was like, this is going to end in a draw, just looking at the scoreline. So I had another little bet. I actually did alright. I had Atletico to win and Arsenal draw with about 15 minutes of each game to go. And Atletico was drawing, Arsenal were drawing, and it came in the last couple of minutes, so I was happy with that. But yeah, we had Villa win 3-0, Juve beat PSV 3-1, Liverpool came from behind to beat AC Milan 3-1. Apparently Fonseca, the AC Milan manager, his job is now in jeopardy. Wow. Bayern beat Zagreb 9-2. Vincent Kompany's first ever Champions League game as a manager, and he wins 9-2. Real Madrid beat Stuttgart 3-1. Of course, Mbappe scored again. Mbappe. It's a cool word, saying it. Mbappe. And Lisbon, Sporting Lisbon beat Lille 2-0. Yeah, Xhaka again. I bet Chelsea fans are like, why? If we were getting Osimhen, why didn't we go for Xhaka? I think that's how you say his name. Okay, he's not a exciting name in terms of it was at Coventry, his previous club, but to go from Coventry to support Lisbon and score stacks and stacks and stacks of goals. All the Premier League teams missed a trick, not scoring and getting from Coventry. And if it cost them 40 or 50 million quid, is a snip on his current form. Wednesday's Champions League, Bologna 0, Shakhtar 0, Sparta Prague 3, RB Salzburg 0. Celtic, their biggest ever Champions League win, probably their biggest ever win in Europe in all the years. They beat Slovan Bratislava 5-1. Great win for Celtic. Do you like my cup, guys? Number 1 dad in the galaxy. Yeah, me dog, come with this. Lovely jubbly. I'm not really a fan of Star Wars, so we'll talk about another day. It's too long. It really is too long. Club Bruges got beat out by Dortmund 3-0. This lad, I mean, what is it with Dortmund picking up players from Man City who City don't want, and then they go and do brilliant at Dortmund? Sancho went to Dortmund, brilliant, shite United, but great at Dortmund. And this new other lad, Gittins, I can't remember his full name, but he scored 2 goals. He was at City, and now he's at Dortmund. They go for like nothing, I think, and he's scoring in the Champions League. Sesko, but Leipzig 1 up. Brest. I mean, Brest and Sturm Graz are in the Champions League. Why? I know they always had more teams, but why? Just add better teams. If you can add more, add better. That's all they had to do. I mean, you know, there are very good teams around Europe that are not in the Champions League, and yet you got Brest and Sturm Graz. Brest won 2-1. Monaco beat Barca 2-1. Barca had a place off early, didn't they? Eric Garcia after 10 minutes. Wow. Yamal scored again. He scored 2 on the weekend. He scored 1 last night. He's going to be their new Messi, I believe. I know not in the same position, but this lad can't stop scoring. But Monaco won the game 2-1 in the end. And that is all the Champions League results, guys. Like I said, watched the Inter game against Man City. Yeah, over the weekend it is back to business. It is the Premier League. We're going to talk about Premier League fixtures now. Yummy. Get in my tummy. We kick off Saturday. We have West Ham, the Hammers, against Chelsea at 12:30 kickoff. So, although Chelsea have gone to Wolves and battered Wolves, and they've gone to Bournemouth and got the win, neither performance was like standout. Like Wolves could have got something against Chelsea had they not been shit at the back. West Ham though ain't that good, are they? I thought under Lopetegui they were going to step up. They had some good transfers, brought in some good players, and yet I don't know what are their results recently. What was their last weekend's result? A 1-1 draw away at Fulham. Not the worst result. Not the best either though. But I don't know if this one's got a draw written all over it. Chelsea, have they got too many players to get into that team? That's how I see it, is that there's way too many players trying to fit into one starting 11 or one matchday squad. Sorry guys, my phone's going off here. How do you keep them happy? You got João Felix, Pedro Neto, Madueke, Mudryk. They're just some wingers. That's just a few of them. I mean, they've got another 10 that I've forgotten about, and I apologise if you are watching and you're a Chelsea winger and I forgot to mention your name. Point being, they have a lot of wingers. How do they get them all in the team? I mean, they could. I've heard about parking the bus. Chelsea could literally take their first team coach, stick it on the pitch, and even that wouldn't fill. You know, even then there'd be like 50 players waiting to get on the bloody bus at the back. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going with draw. West Ham, Chelsea. I think 1-1 will be the result there. Oh, we've got a Midlands derby. We've got Aston Villa. The Villa, yeah, against the Milo. Well, I lived there for 17 years. Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves are in not very good form. I feel sorry for Gary O'Neill. He's been made to sell a lot of his best players. Or will these not shut up? He's been made to sell a lot of his best players over the last couple of seasons. He's just lost Pedro Neto in this window just gone. He lost Max Kilman, and they are not giving him the funds to replace these players. He's working with the best he can with what he's got. And is it enough? I don't know. I hope they stay up. I really do, got a soft spot for Wolves. I can only say Villa getting the win here, guys. I mean, they just won over in Switzerland against young boys. Is there a chance there could be a little bit of... Well, they played on Tuesday, didn't they? So they've had a good few days rest. And Wolves played in the cup against Brighton and lost 3-2 on Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, I'm going for a Villa win. I hate to say it, but 2 or 3-0. nice to see Ollie Watkins finally get off the mark, because he's been pretty poor so far this season, with a goals return anyway. Then we have Fulham Newcastle. So Newcastle won, didn't they, on the weekend? Who did they play? Let's have a quick look. I'm sure they won last weekend. Yeah, they beat Wolves 2-1 away. Now they are back at home. Sorry, they're away again now. Apologies. Against Fulham. Fulham who drew on the weekend with West Ham 1-0. I think Fulham can do Newcastle here. I really do. There's nothing to really tell me they're going to do that. Their form hasn't been great for Fulham. Newcastle's, they went out the other day, didn't they, in the Cup, I believe, it was to Preston. Fulham went out to Preston on penalties. Newcastle, Anthony Gordon's in very good form. Harvey Barnes has got a couple of goals this season. Isak's always a threat up front. I just think defensively they can be gotten at. Fulham, they've got Emile Smith-Rowe in there and one or two other decent players. Yeah, I'm going to go with a Fulham win here. 2-1. I think it'll be a very entertaining game, and Fulham win 2-1. Leicester, Everton. This is like the relegation playoff match, isn't it? Leicester are expected to be down the bottom, and Everton, Christ almighty, what their fans are having to go through at the minute, from owners not wanting to be there, potential buyers not being able to get the deal off the line, a new stadium ready for next season, but which division will it be in? And then you've got injuries and illnesses keeping players out, a manager who plays very boring football, and they lose at home on pens to Southampton. It's not good. Not good at all. I think Leicester win this game. Jamie Vardy masterclass. Liverpool, Bournemouth. Bournemouth are alright. You know, the last season they started shite under Iriola. Then he come good. He's lost Solanke. Waiting for their new lad to come good, aren't they? The one they signed from Porto, I think it was. Ed Nielsen, is it? I think so. But yeah, I can't see past the Liverpool win easily, in all honesty. Southampton, Ipswich. Southampton, a bit of belief after getting a win away at Everton on pens. Ipswich now, what a result for them last weekend. They went to Brighton, was it, and got the draw. Yeah, a goalless draw away at Brighton. What a result. Mrs. Brighton, who beat United the week before. I think Ipswich go to Southampton and win. I might even put that down as a bet. I think Ipswich will win 2-0. Spurs, Brentford. Ooh, it's crunch time for Big Ange, isn't it? I mean, Spurs are my second team, but holy hell. They barely beat Coventry in the Cup. I think they've lost like 2 or 3 league games in a row. I mean, sometimes you've just got to take a look at the way he's setting up and his tactics and say, is this really going to get you top 4 football or a cup? And if the answer's no, then it's time to go. Because that's what Tottenham want, that's what the fans want, is top 4 or a cup. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they beat Brentford, but I don't think the performance will be what the fans are after. But a win's a win, I guess, so I'm going to go for the win. 5:30 tomorrow, Palace United, happy days for Palace fans. Yeah, we battered Barnsley. Yes, we beat Southampton away, but Crystal Palace away is a different animal. Palace haven't started too well for them this season, which was really surprising to me. I thought, Crystal Palace this season would kick on. I know they lost to Lise, they lost to Anderson, the defender. They brought in Nketiah. They brought in one or two others. They kept the midfielder Wharton. They kept Eze. They've kept 7-0 win against Brighton does not make me feel comfortable going forward. Sunday, Brighton, Forest. But Forest are doing well, aren't they? I mean, they got that win against Liverpool last weekend. Brighton beat Wolves in the cup midweek. I don't know. I'm going for a draw here. A 1-1 draw. Forest have really surprised me by their form so far this season. Didn't see it coming. Fair play to them. And we've got the big one. 4:30, Man City v Arsenal. What a game that will be. Wow. Man City, Arsenal. City without De Bruyne. Arsenal are without his Rice back. I'm not sure they're without Odegaard, I know that much. And one or two other players. I think they're going to play out a boring draw, I've got to be honest. I think Arsenal are that good defensively. They are better than City defensively these days. And City, they're good, of course they're bloody good. They're one of the best in the world. But losing Alvarez, not the biggest loss ever, but is an extra body up there. I watched them against Inter, and Inter are a very good defensive team, and City was shy against them. They were just shackled and didn't really create anything. If Arsenal perform like defensively, then I don't see City doing anything against them. I'm going to go for a draw. A 0-0 poor draw. Now the big one is Monday night. Why is it the big one? It's a League 2 game. You're thinking, why is it a big one? It's on Sky. I've only just seen this. Fleetwood Town. It's not far from here, about half hour. Against the Morecambe, which is where I now live, which is my kind of hometown. I moved from here to be with my missus 17 years ago. We're on the TV. I'm going to make an effort to watch it and support my local team. So come on, the Shrimps. Anyway guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon.